My name is Alex, and I want to tell you a story that has haunted me ever since. I don't know if I witnessed a paranormal phenomenon or just a strange coincidence, but something from that night still lingers in my mind. I was 19 when I first visited my grandparents' old house, located at the edge of a dense forest in an almost abandoned village. My grandfather had recently passed away, and my parents decided to sell the house. But before that, I had to spend a few nights there to collect the remaining valuables. Although the house was old, it had an eerie atmosphere, as if the walls were hiding forgotten stories. From the very first hours there, I felt a strange discomfort. The wooden floor creaked more than it should have, and the air inside was cold, even though it was the middle of summer. That first night, I lay on my grandfather's old bed, trying to fall asleep. At exactly 3 a.m., I was abruptly awakened by a strange noise. It was a faint rustling, as if someone was walking slowly down the hallway. I held my breath and listened. The footsteps stopped right in front of my bedroom door. I froze. Summoning my courage, I whispered, "Dad, is that you?" No response. I grabbed my phone and turned on the flashlight, pointing it at the door. It was slightly open. I stepped into the hallway, but no one was there. A cold draft brushed past me, sending shivers down my spine. I quickly returned to my room, telling myself I was just imagining things. But then, I saw it. In the large mirror beside the door, a tall, shadowy figure stood right behind me. I couldn't move. A crushing weight pressed against my chest, and my heartbeat pounded in my ears. I shut my eyes for a second, and when I reopened them, the shadow was gone. The next morning, I called my mother to tell her what had happened. After a long silence, she said something that chilled me to the bone. "Your grandfather always said someone else lived in that house. A woman in black, who only appears in the mirror at 3 a.m. I didn't stay in that house for another minute. I grabbed whatever I could and left without looking back. The house was sold a few months later, but recently I heard that the new owners abandoned it after just a few nights. They say they found the mirror shattered into pieces, and on every shard a single word was etched: 'Come back.'